Hi there, Selective Collective. This is Kim. I am doing another reading because I want to show you all what the fairy painting turned out to look like. Because I told you it was a glow-in-the-dark paint, and there you go. So my first time experimenting with glow-in-the-dark paint. I don't know what the hell I'm doing with it. I'm just like putting it on a board. And so anyway, I wanted to show you all that because, I mean, for real, that painting right there is probably, with the materials, only like $20. And so it's so amazing to me what people can, you know, artistically create themselves versus what they could maybe buy. You know what I mean? How cheap it is to sometimes make these things. I love it. Anyway, I hope you love it. I don't know, you might not like it, but let's do a reading. I've got this special deck because it was a gift to the channel, and I love gifts. Who doesn't like gifts? So that was so nice for her to give me a gift for the channel, and it was called Fortuna, the Fortuna Tarot deck. So that is the one that we're gonna use. I can't see very well. I wonder if I need to turn on my hang on. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I've never just used the flash before. That's interesting. Oh, I bet it's wearing my battery down. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. It's just for this reading. Anyway, yeah, so the Fortuna Tarot deck. Thank you, the person who got this for the channel. We all are appreciative for it. So it just always takes special light to even see these cards. And now we have a special situation. So it's nice how things line up like that sometimes in our life, where something very special to happen, but it's very evident that it's going to happen in a divine timing type of way, right? I feel like I'm doing found footage, like a found footage horror film, and because I'm out in the middle of, seriously guys, I'm in the middle of like the woods or mountains in Virginia, where you would think if there was a such thing as a dog man or a cryptid, it would be out there for sure. And one time I did see an animal with red eyes, and I only saw the red eyes glowing. I had just moved here. I was really stupid. I went and got a knife. Like, what am I going to do? To anything, you know? But I got it, and then I went back out. And then I told someone about it, and they said, yeah, you don't go in the woods at night unless you're either armed or you have some, you know, with something. You got to have some kind of weapon. and so, therefore, it's not even advised. So, yeah, I feel like I'm doing found footage with this spotlight on myself. Kim's found footage YouTuber was just doing tarot videos when suddenly tell me what it is. Tell me what it is. Oh, I have the Queen of, okay, it's the Queen of Pentacles, but it's the Queen of Talismans, so we'll say what they say. Queen of Talismans and the Empress. Ooh, these energies are very similar, aren't they? I wonder if you can see them. See it all? These energies are very similar, the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles, because they're very much so like fertile, fruitful, abundant. You would think that things come kind of naturally or easy to these energies. Because they're grounded. There's something earthy, especially with the painting being part of the beginning. It's a fairy, and so it has a elemental. There's an earthy elemental energy coming into the message. So the Empress is abundant, fertile, and sometimes I look at that Queen of Talismans or Queen of Pentacles as being maybe somebody that's trying to do something from home. So they're managing a lot, like managing a family life, and they're also managing a business too. Like you might be doing a lot from home is what I'm picking up. There's something that's going to be birthed to creation. Beautiful Ace of Cups. There's something that you're going to create. That's beautiful. Ace of Elixir is what it says. So in tarot, we know that the cups are about emotion and love, overpouring, you know, and that's what this cup usually is doing, is it's overpouring with a new experience, a new portal to go down. Wow. What is this? Because it's something that you're creating. You birth it to life. Usually a lot of fertility, and not just fertility in matters of children, but, you know, prosperity, that type of energy goes along with the Empress. Oh, yay! And I love the way it came out. It's this, this is Six of Wands on the bottom. And the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Yay! And it's clear as day in the reverse, so I'm definitely going to take it. I am going to take it. Six of Wands being your victory, your recognition from others. Coming out of a financial struggle, a hardship, for sure, you know. Judgment is in the reverse, so we're going to find out why are they saying Judgment being in the reverse. Sometimes this is when we're not. Like, what I'm picking up on is just not necessarily being completely aware of the path, the steps, the decisions, the next steps, maybe even next steps to take. It's like before you know Spirit's plan, like, you know they have a plan, but it's before you know some major details about it. What's Judgment about? It's to be revealed. Yeah, we're right. We're right on target here with the intuition. And I say we're right because when I do these readings, you know, if you're my soul tribe, you know, I'm using your energy as well as my energy because you allow it for interpretation of what's in front of us. And that's why I say we're figuring it out, because we're a collective. We're a collective. And so thank you for helping me figure this out. The world is the new chapter, and something is to be revealed about the path that gets you there to that, or that gets us there. Yeah. I just did a breathwork exercise too. It was only like 4 minutes, 33 seconds on YouTube, and it's my new promise to myself to make sure that this is just another thing that I'm working on to help improve this avatar. There's still things I need to work on, but to add good things is really great. I think it'll help those other things that I want to fall off just fall off naturally the more I keep adding good things. I have a different method to self transformation and improvement, and it is definitely not to start with reduction. I don't do that. I don't start with the negatives. I start with something positive. If there's an eating issue, there was with me. If there was an eating issue about 4 or 5 years ago, I had to not immediately take away the Coca-Colas. Eventually they dropped off, but immediately I did not. I kept the Coca-Colas. I kept the milk and cream in my coffee in the morning. I still went to fast food every now and then, but I made myself incorporate avocados, oranges, water, tons of water. I added, I saw things from a positive framework meaning I positively added things to it, and then eventually things either dropped off or there was a balance restored, and I saw that part of, so for example, the weight, part of that was not necessarily the food that I was actually consuming. It was the fact of needing fruits and vegetables in order, because they have certain enzymes, they activate certain body systems to work in certain ways. So when you have other greasy food and nothing kicking it in, a body process that will help work, turn that into something, even if it's just waste or energy or whatever it's turned into, then you're missing that. You're going to have some kind of dysfunction in the body, and it can look like being overweight. It can look like this beginning of diabetes type 2. It can look like stuff like that. So my theory was to add, not take away, because I have a thing in my brain that's very much like all of you all, and it says, don't take that away from me. Don't take that away. I don't like the negative. And it's something kind of natural. I don't know. They're just wanting me to talk about that because of the breath work. The breath work is something it's very simple, and I'm just adding. I want to eventually probably get up to where I'm doing these, whatever. Is it Wim Hon or something? I think that's his name. He does some really, I hope I pronounced his name right or said it right. Does some really hard breath work. This stuff makes me so dizzy I want to pass out. So I can only handle about 4 minutes, 15 minutes at the most of breath work, but it is definitely improving things. All of these things, these little things, they definitely add up, and then you over the years you see those other things that naturally, without anybody having to tell you to take them away from your diet, you're going to find your body or your exercise or your routine, you'll find your body wanting to lean in that direction of helping you. It gives you the answers. You have an intelligent body. It always signals to you when something is off or needs looking at, right? Okay, so long story short is that the Page of Pentacles represents this new investment in your life. It's this new thing, okay? It is a new way to invest. And I'm just using the example of breath work. 4 minutes a day, just right now. Not a big deal. Easy peasy, can do it anytime I want. And that's the new investment. It starts as a seed, it starts as something small, and then it grows. Yeah. A victory, 6 of Wands, a victory. And then 9 of Wands. Why are you having this victory here? Why are you getting recognition? Or why is Spirit recognizing you? For one thing, in this reading right now, is because of your perseverance, of your ability to keep going when it was hard, of your ability to never stop, never quit. And that didn't mean that we didn't fall off a horse. It just meant that we knew that you either kept going or you stayed in an area that you didn't enjoy in life, and that wasn't an option to you. So your perseverance is what's being praised here. Yeah. Through the tower moments in life. Through the tower moments in life. Oh, so now we have the beautiful Wheel of Fortune. And this actually is the Fortuna card. Their beautiful deck, their beautiful box. The Fortuna, the name of the deck is Fortuna, and we got it. And we got it. The Wheel of Fortune. Everything comes back around, right? So there's something here that you're really going to enjoy. Something has paid off, and I just get the feeling long and slow, because of this Empress and the Queen of Pentacles, the next cycle is going to look absolutely magical and amazing. It's going to be big, it's going to be abundant, But these energies take time to cultivate. They just do. They're associated with grounding, feminine, gentle, you know, don't force. And they are associated with those energies. Just also the fact that they are an earth sign, so they are feminine signs in that sense too, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So with the Queen of Pentacles, and with the Empress being feminine, divine feminine, I just have a feeling that this is something that has take time. But now there is something new that is turning, and it's turning in your favor, and it's turning in your favor. Yeah. Yeah, a bad habit. Just add so many positive habits that it gets, or other habits, I would say positive, that eventually it gets drowned out. Too many good things going on for it to stay around, you know what I mean? So that's the type of energy that's coming around for me, for you. Strength on the bottom. The Queen of Keys. It always reminds me of almost like what I would think the gates of heaven would look like. So, okay, so we have good fortune, the wheel turning in our favor. And then we have the Queen of Keys, who's a very a strong communicator and very intelligent person. They're logical. They make sense. If we were talking about this energy, I think Libra, the energy of Libra is wanting to come through, not just because this is the specific card for it, which it is, the Queen of Swords or the Queen of Keys. I have heard people say Empress too, and then with the Wheel of Fortune, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo energies. So this person has a lot of, you have a lot of mental clarity. And something about the way you communicate. You could be a really witty person, funny, witty. You could be sarcastic, but not in a mean way, in a cute way. That's how I would see that. Oh, beautiful. And this is what it's time for. Do you see that? 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. This is what it's time for. And it looks like that, like time, right? It looks like time, like an hourglass here. Beautiful. 10 of Pentacles. It's time for the wealth transfer. That's what I would say. It's time for a wealth transfer of some sort. Inheritance. Divine inheritance. All the knowledge you need to know, all the finances you need, whatever. I did a post the other day on my community page about what would you do if you had $1 million. This might be that $1 million. There's something that's going to be planted. Once it's planted, it grows to your 10 of Pentacles. It's amazing to have the 10 of Pentacles, riches, prosperity, right underneath the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Just coming out of a financial constraint type of situation. So tell me what you're wanting us to communicate, or why the Queen of Keys is here. What about this? The Hermit and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, they're talking more so about your focus. Okay. Yes. They're talking more so about your focus. And then right here, we have Judgment in the reverse, and we were talking about a path that hasn't been necessarily revealed yet. The Hermit is focused on their path. They know that they're divine and that there is a divine path for them. Their whole life has been this path of the Hermit. Always seeking, using your own light to, in this lantern to light your way. It is the Star card in there. So it is You carry everything with you in that. It's like your hopes, your wishes, your dreams. You carry it with you. Keep focused on this path that you know is solely yours. The one that you know only you and your spirit guides would understand some of the things that you have been through or some of your experiences that you've had up until this point. But don't get off focus from your path. They're just saying that something will be revealed to you about it, and it has to do with a new, it looks like, financial opportunity with the Ace of Pence. So yeah, stay focused, because something's going to come around and you will have the mind sharp enough to know that when this opportunity comes around, that it's yours. It's like, this is solely for you, and it will be amazing and be everything and more that you really want. You'll have to be in that focused, determined mindset of the Queen of Swords to not let anything get in the way. That's what the sword is for. Anything that's pulling that Queen of Swords off focus. Yeah, she's going in a direction, and the direction is towards the things that are good for her, because ultimately what is good for her, like the Empress energy, is going to be good for everybody that is either surrounded or around her or him. You know what I mean? I'm just saying that for the sake of the tarot card. But man or woman. So don't let anybody get you, they're saying to protect you've had such a long journey thus far that there is a need to protect it. There's always this soldier here in you, the divine warrior, right? No, we don't always have to wear a big armor, but sometimes it might be necessary with focus here also being added to it. So focus, sometimes use armor if you have to. Another Judgment in the reverse. What's up? What's up? What's up? Twice. It's a little rare to me. I'm used to repeating cards. I'm not used to repeating reversals that much. I've gotten them before, but not that much. They're significant here when they're coming out twice like that, because there's another meaning I'm not catching on to, I think. Such as if you've decided not to take somebody back, or you don't want to go down a path with someone that you had been on, like somebody may ask for some type of second chance with you, but yeah, 5 of Wands. But you may say no to that. You may say no. You may say no because there's another path to be revealed to you. And then I have the 8 of Pentacles. It's a focus on what works for you. So there's some sort of distraction with that 5 of Wands, I feel, on the path that you're on currently. But you're definitely going towards something different, something better. What if... Okay, 8 of Pentacles, by the way, is your work success. But like I say, I think something's affecting that. What's the 5 of... Another work card. 8 of Pentacles. It's affecting your work somehow. You have craftsmanship. You have 2 8 of Pentacles. I mean, back to back. That's 2. These are repeating. They're important. There's also maybe a path to be revealed regarding your work or your craft. Something that may be very competitive, but you're a master here at this. You're like some kind of mastery level. And something's in the past, but it's still... But you know what the song that came through my head is? The Cranberries, that Linger song. You have to let it linger. You have to, do you have to let it linger? Okay, I thought the world of you, but do you have to let it linger? Something that's fizzled. A path that's fizzled out, and now it's just a distraction. You need your 9 of Cups. Yeah, you do. You need your 9 of Cups. You need your self-satisfaction. If you are not happy here, in this situation, then there's no other choice but to persevere until you get onto this other path, to this Ace of Cups, to this new beginning. There is victory if you persist. You don't give up. There's victory. Seeing a strategy of an exit here is what it feels like. Okay. Pentacles are showing up very strong here. Look at that. We have Pluto and the Golden Rose. Pluto and the Golden Rose. That's a secret, a sacred secret. And Pluto is destruction for major transformation. It's destruction and rebuild. Actually, it's all of it. Tearing down to rebuild. But it's the darker, the underworld part. I feel like it's talking more so about the transformation. But, whoa, we have the sun splendor. It's going to be like, okay, what did I say? Everything that you want, that you could possibly want, is in that sun splendor energy. When you're enjoying something in all its glory, and what comes to mind, like I'm savoring this. At every last piece, this is the words, savoring, glory, splendor. It feels like you're going to get the best of the best, is what it feels like. If you could figure out how to exponentially increase happiness, that would be it. The sun splendor. And there might also be somebody coming in or being brought into the picture here with the Lover's energy. Here's the new cycle, the Great Serpent. This is that death and rebirth cycle. It says there's something new, a new cycle. And the sun splendor is new. It's happiness. It's new, but it's big. Oh, wow. Wow. And the androgen on the bottom too. Okay. These are energies that come together, that are divinely guided to come together. They're here for maybe a creative project, but there's definitely like a divine purpose to them meeting. It has no name. It's a new spiritual experience. This web well, not a web, I'm sorry. This spider is dropping down, but it has yet to create a web. So there's yet to be a connection between you and this other person, because it has no name. But when it comes in, it is going to be like nothing you've ever experienced before. It's divinely guided with the conjunction. It had to come together this lifetime for you. The conjunction represents eternal love, divine union. That's what it says in the thing. And then the lead card it's a big decision, but and you're protected during a time of transformation, or going from one state to the next, going from, like one state of matter or one state of mind to it's two different worlds is what it feels like. It's like stepping into a completely new experience. Something feels like a little heavy until you get there, but you are protected in a transition. Oh, you'll know exactly what to choose, right? I mean, let's get one of these tarot cards for this. Give me something for the conjunction card. Ace of Talismans. We'll take it upright, since we have it upright here too. We'll take it upright. It's because it is. If it were even in the reverse, it would be because it's not come in yet. And I don't think, maybe for a lot of you it has, because of this no name yet, not named yet, and still going from one place to the other. Ace of Talismans. It's the opportunity. Ace of Pentacle. King of Cups on the bottom. So it can be even a big financial opportunity that's divinely guided to come into your life, to come into your existence for the purpose of creating, because this can be a creative project, but for the purpose of creating something really new and beautiful here. The Four of Swords. So you may be protected during a time of recovery, like they're saying to take time out. Make sure you're sleeping well, resting well. Make sure you're focusing on maybe spending time in meditation with your spirit team. You could do that right before bed, something like 5 minutes, making sure that you're disengaging every now and then during a difficult time or a transition type time. Nine of Wands, see two Nine of Wands is your persistence, your stamina, your perseverance, the wounded soldier. So not giving up, but definitely taking care, especially schedule and your health and things like that. Tell me about the new experience, Sun Splendor. The new experience is the Seven of Wands. But I'm going to actually take it like this because I think it's talking about, intuitively I'm getting that you're going to be relieving your stress, where there's a period right now where that you could reach exhaustion, being pulled here, there, and everywhere. You could be doing multiple things at one time, and so feeling like you're juggling a lot, and like it can represent stress. So it's in the reverse. You'll be able to feel safe, comfortable, at peace, able to let your guard down and relieve some of your stress. Yeah. Three of Swords, reverse, new, fresh new start, healing the heart. Yeah. Healing the heart. And perseverance, not quitting when it comes to this devil energy. Yeah, okay, the devil energy can put us with the, like in this Nine of Swords, it can get us in our fears, or it can keep us attached to things that are not good for us, people, situations, addictions, vices, oh, you name it, all right? Okay, it can be a lot of different things, but the worst thing is to let this put doubt into your mind, or fears or anxiety that nothing's ever going to change. So this is an influence of nothing's ever going to change and things are hopeless when it's not. It's clearly not. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you all. I hope you enjoyed that. Let's it's about beating your demons, you know, when that comes out. That's what that's about. Don't let it get you into a certain headspace. All right. Angel number message, and if you would like private reading, the information is in the description box below. Thanks as always for being here. You are intelligent. Oh, and master number 55. I figure 25 is you have a great ability to take in and process information on both conscious and subconscious levels. I'm intelligent. Master number 55, substantial changes in your future and need to embrace the change. Let go of your insecurities and your fears. 21 says, I'm inspiring. Talking about how creative you are, inspiring others with your projects. 99 says it's time to get to work on the realization of your soul mission in life. You have a higher purpose in this life that is yours and only yours to fulfill. So unleash your true power. And that's what I have for you. Sending love and light.